because this is a default state, and we need to make this into a big thingy, which is this. See, any entry state, and we go into this state. We need a empty state, just an empty state, and then we make the transition for nothing, and we delete this one. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. Set as default. Okay. Alright. Now, why's it got 3 arrows to that? That's kind of dumb. But, okay. Make transition. And this is the important part. We make the transition, we need to make sure there's conditions. This is just basically a question. We need to take out, and then make a transition to go back into our default state. And we really don't need anything in this. Now, because of this window, we have this. Okay? Now, you have this from this state to this. It doesn't have a transition. I don't know how that's going to act. Oh well. Let's do this. We go anim dot anim dot set trigger. Where's my set bool, set float, set integer, set layer, set time? What? That's kind of dumb. Where's set trigger? Oh, there it is. Set trigger. Now, it requires a string. See, it says string name. Take out. And that's all it needs for this trigger. But we're going to go into here. We're going to click on this, make it highlight, go Control C, and go Control V. Alright. Oh, and it does that. See, here's the thing I hate about Unity. You can't Control V something right now. Stupid error. It like loses everything. It's so annoying. I mean, seriously. Why would you make something that just breaks like that all the time? And you can't fix it. Ugh. All I wanted to do is paste something. That's it. Not that hard. And we go into the game, and because we made it serializable for a field, there we go. Now, when the game scene runs, it's going to set this trigger to be true or false. So we're going to see it work. Should. Now the AK is the one that's open. Okay. Now we have this highlighted. Now we should see it go on. Okay. On enable. For the start. It should. That's kind of dumb. Why didn't... We'll just... You know what? We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to have it do an update. That way we see it work. And this is how you would use it to go. You'll see this state. So why is it not setting it? That's kind of dumb. Okay, there it goes. It recompiled. And see how it just keeps flickering it, flickering it. And we don't want to do it in an update, but this is how you would do like take out, shut off, take out, shut off. It's a trigger, so it's only one time. You don't have to do some complex thing like if true, false, true, false. You just do it in a trigger. Now, you can do this with other parameters, but think of it as like a stacking tree. Hey, if this branch on the top breaks off, it's just going to come off. But if you cut the tree down, the whole thing comes down. Think of it like that. It's because that's basically what it is. It's a tree. Okay. And now we got to take out animation. Hey, it's starting to look decent. Well, besides it sitting there doing that the whole time, but hey, we'll get there, right? So we have this, and it does our whole weapon takeout thing. And no, not that. Not that. And this is our takeout. So we definitely want this probably in start. That's fine. Now, here's the question that brings it up to me. Do I want to make it inherit from a simple script mono behavior that's just like this, or do I want it to inherit from like we did our other classes? Okay. The question that comes up is, why would we? This is the only script that needs to know if you push the mouse button down. It doesn't really need anything else. But it does need the running. Okay, you're not going to shoot and run. That's just, come on. It's just ridiculous. So we can make it go to our using this dot characters dot input. And the only thing that it needs to know is our input system. Now it has access to all our input systems, but I'm not going to change this. The only thing that we actually need to change, oh, I might have to get the button down. The only thing that it needs to know is when we have our character running. Okay, we need to know when our character is running. That's just flat out how it's going to have to be. So when our character is running, he can't shoot or nothing like that. So we'll probably change this update to a different one, just so I can call it base.update and get the input for our main class, our input class. Well, I don't have a change. In our FPS controller, it does it from jump. So yeah. It's a good question.